News 25 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight, a special family gets a holiday surprise, and the Salvation Army Food Bank has expanded their hours. News 25 starts now.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Officers and firefighters go all out for a family during the holiday season. It's Thursday, December 26th. We hope you had a wonderful Christmas day. Well, a family who has just learned that their child has been diagnosed with leukemia got some reprieve, for the first responders escorted them into the sheriff's station for a holiday surprise.
Well, we got a surprise, basically, just told to come on down, and then got a police escort to the police station. And then they took my little boys and showed them their trucks and their cars and their bikes, and then gave them Christmas. Yeah. Hunter, he's my little Sour Patch Kid, my little 5-year-old. And then Logan is my little 8-year-old. And they're just my everything.
Going through some bumps in the road right now?
Yes. Yeah, there's a few bumps in the road. We actually, December 30th, he goes for his first treatment in Arizona. So, yeah, it's just been focused on that more so than anything else. So, yeah, this was a huge blessing, honestly.
How's he been doing?
He's okay. He just thinks he has a bad cold.
Yeah. So what's the diagnosis?
So far it's just leukemia, but it's the lymphoblastic. But it's in the first stages. Yeah. So we caught it really, really early.
So the prognosis is good?
Yes. Really, really good.
So a lot of gifts, a lot of stuff from the sheriff's office. You yourself even got some things. So these Christmas presents in the sheriff's office, they just called you up and said, hey, come on up, or did they give you kind of a heads up?
Oh, he gave me a heads up. Yeah. We were talking, and but this was amazing. Thank you. Oh, it's an astronaut, baby. Yeah.
So tell me about your thoughts when you came into the room and you saw the gifts.
I thought that that it was a miracle.
What did you like best about the motorcycle?
Trying to annoy Mom. I liked being inside the car because there was more like gadgets.
Don't drive too fast, okay? We had Christmas for 2 wonderful little boys and a very, very nice mom.
Yeah.
Mom just found out that her little boy was diagnosed with a horrible little disease, and that in itself on Christmas is a horrible thing to find out. Yeah. This is all paid for by the department personnel and donations from various businesses and entities throughout the county.
I first met the family when she wanted to do some dog grooming, and I had 4 dogs, and I says, I could certainly use your help. And then I found out about their situation, and I called the sheriff, and I says, can you help us? And without question, they were right there, and today was awesome. I think this is, like I said, one of the unexpected things that just blew them away. The kids, her, and like I say, they'll never forget this.
I know that you're a chaplain. Are you able to provide some counseling to them to kind of help them through this?
I always do. I'll be with them for a long time. Yeah, I never just drop anybody. When they come into my life, God puts people in my life, and they're stuck with me, and I'll be with them for a long time.
Inside here, all kinds of cool stuff. I have a real soft spot in my heart for veterans and for children. And this definitely was, you're right, it was the pinnacle. It was a last minute thing this year. We thought we were done, and this last incident came up, and we found a way to put it together, and the sheriff department and the chaplain and the fire department and everything, we put it all together. When there's families in need, that's what we're here for. We're not here just to write tickets or arrest people. We're the community, we're part of the community, and that's what makes it all work. And the sheriff always brings us together here, no matter what, one way or the other. She makes it work.
We got to thank Ryan Muccio and Encompass and all the people who donated. So many other Industrial Light and Power.
Yes, we did have plenty from the community that helped us out. It was nice this year. We're going to try and double or triple it next year. And sheriff and myself and some of the deputies themselves and everybody else, just whatever it takes, we just find a way to doing it.
Well, Linda Wright from the new Holiday Task Force says that the Christmas Eve dinner was well attended, even though the day had changed from the traditional Christmas Day dinner.
We're doing our annual Holiday Task Force Community Christmas Dinner today here at the Nye Communities Coalition. We changed our date this year to Christmas Eve. We're trying it out to see how it works. So far it's going great. We've had a lot of volunteers come out. It's been running very smoothly. We've had community people coming in to eat, and it's just great. The veterans are coming, Santa's here, and the kids and adults are going up and talking to them this year. It's a great time. I have Ski doing music this year. It's great. We're serving turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy and sweet potatoes and dressing, cranberries, pie, rolls, and cake. We have a lot of coats and jackets and sweaters and hats and scarves in the coat room that we're giving away to whoever needs them for this cold winter season.
The toy donations, who were they donated by?
We had some from the Holiday Task Force. We had some from Note of Use brought some in. We had some from the commissioners brought some in. We've just had community. It's been a great year for us. The next thing coming up will be Easter, where we team up with PDOT. That'll be at Petrick Park the day before on Saturday.
And whoever wants to volunteer or get involved?
They can call me at Linda Wright at 775-419-7857, and I'll be glad to take any kind of volunteers or any kind of donations.
All right, more news after this.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, Eunette Gentry updates us on a case going through our local courts.
In this week's court report, he has a justice court case involving exhibiting, distributing, or selling obscene material to a minor, and a district court case in which he is facing a possession of child pornography charge. Now, James Robert Benetti has both of his cases scheduled for next year. Benetti will be back in justice court next month, and his district court arraignment is continued to February 2020. Benetti appeared in district court last Friday, and when the court reviews the issues with the charges, it's believed that a continuance is necessary. Defense agrees, and the court continues this matter to Valentine's Day. Additionally, in his justice court case, Benetti was not present for his status check on possible dismissal. Justice Court notes that Judge Kim Wonker has some questions in regards to the negotiations. Benetti's attorney, Ronnie Boscovich, further requested a continuance in this matter. Justice Court continued the status hearing to January 2020. During Benetti's prior arraignment in district court, Judge Wonker states she has concerns with the charges being dropped down, and the state says it will try to obtain an answer as to why the negotiation was made by a prior DA for Benetti's possession of visual pornography of person under age 16 charge that is said to have occurred back in May 2018. The court also questions if the victim's family has been contacted and if they are in agreement with the negotiations. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 25.
Thanks so much, Eunette. Well, a two-car crash that occurred on the highway ended up in a nearby neighborhood. Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating a two-vehicle crash on Bourbon Street that occurred on Christmas Eve on Highway 372. First reported as a vehicle that fled the scene. Instead, the driver told troopers that he knew the other driver of the car and pulled into his driveway off Bourbon Street. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue were dispatched to the scene located right off Pahrump Valley Boulevard, as well as Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies. No one claimed any injury at the time of the crash, which appears to have been a rear-end collision. Well, the Nye County Sheriff's Office says that Santa and a group of carolers visited the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center over the holiday to bring some cheer to those who are locked up during this Christmas season. The volunteers brought the holiday cheer to the inmates in both Tonopah and Pahrump by singing Christmas songs to those inmates, and Santa also brought some fruit baskets and handed out some oranges. Well, right after this break, we'll have your Save a Pet and more local news.
This segment of the news is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Nye County's injury attorneys. Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
And today, Darby introduces us to a cat available at Desert Haven named Baby.
Today's Save a Pet is proudly sponsored by Jason Ernest with Mountain West Lawyers. Call 775-727-9500.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Baby. He is an adult, a domestic shorthair. He is mainly all black. He does have some white on his chest and a few on his paws. He's super sweet. He is an older cat, which means he is qualified for the senior to senior program. So a senior over the age of 55 can come in and adopt an animal completely free of adoption fees. Also, he is available for the veterans program. So any veteran, you just need to show proof that you were enlisted. You can come in and you can also get any animal in the shelter completely free of adoption fees. Definitely come down, check him out and all of his friends here in the cat room. He's a super sweet boy, very, very loving. He definitely prefers to go and be the only cat in the home though. But come down, see him at Desert Haven Animal Society. They're on Seary Lane behind the Nye County Courthouse. You can give them a call at 775-751-7020. You can look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society or go online to deserthavenas.org. A lot of these animals here at Desert Haven Animal Society have been here for a long time. So they're also doing a program where you can sponsor an animal. So all you have to do is just come in. You can go and just generically sponsor any adoption, or you can pick a specific animal and sponsor their adoption fees. So a family who's unable to pay for the adoption fees can come in and get their new friend.
Thanks, Darby. Well, trees, lights, ornaments, garlands, wreaths, there is a lot we can include in our holiday decor. But what do you do when it's time to put it all away? This week's Angie's List Reports gives us guidance on wrangling your holiday decorations.
Many of us could use a hand in organizing those holiday items that we only use for a few weeks each year. We've checked with the pros for their advice on how to best get everything in its place. First things first, how to handle the big stuff. Angie Hicks of Angie's List suggests getting a grip.
When you're considering how to store bulkier items, keep in mind you want something that's easy to move. For example, a container with wheels can be really handy moving it across the floor, but might be more difficult if moving up the stairs, so make sure your container has good handles as well.
Whether it's rolling plastic totes or a sturdy bag for an artificial tree, containing your decor is a good place to begin. Mariah Bear, owner of The Bear Minimalist, has advice on avoiding one of the biggest decoration frustrations.
Lights, I feel like, are super frustrating for people because you get ready to turn your house, Clark Griswold style, get all the lights up, and they're a tangled mess. My suggestion is just cut up one of those Amazon boxes that's coming to your house every day this season and tape your lights around it. That way it can be stored vertically inside of a storage container or set on a shelf, but next season you won't have that same issue.
In addition to shelves and closets, consider vertical space too.
Wreaths can also be stored vertically. A lot of people have empty space in their basement or in their garage, so use command hooks and take up all of that vertical space with all of your wreaths.
One of my favorite tricks is actually just to hang your wreaths. I've got mine hung in my unfinished basement on a nail, so it stays in good condition. You don't have to worry about it getting flat.
Next on the list of items to tackle, ornaments.
I feel like I see in a lot of my clients' homes that they store ornaments in the boxes that they came in.
Cardboard can weaken over time and also can't protect your decorations from pests or water damage. So consider investing in plastic containers that can keep your holiday decor safe and in good condition for years to come.
Switching from the original cardboard packaging can also help you save space.
There are a lot of more efficient ways to store ornaments. Snapware makes a great 3-tiered ornament storage unit, and I recommend taking all of the flatter ornaments that you have and just laying them on top of each other and setting them in a box.
Even with all of these suggestions, years of accumulated holiday decorations can take up lots of space, so Bear encourages thoughtful shopping to begin with.
That's always my recommendation for clients, is to try and find unique ways to celebrate the holiday without buying so much stuff that ends up taking up, 80% of your basement or garage storage space, and it's just used for a few weeks a year.
If that storage area is just too full, take this time to edit your holiday collection.
All of the decor that doesn't get put out, take a look at it and see, could I maybe donate that to a family in need? There are tons of shelters, domestic violence centers that really are trying to create a beautiful holiday season for those in need. So this is a great time of year to downsize what you have and donate it to those in need.
Solving your storage solutions and helping those in need is a win-win, especially during this time of year. For more information on storage solutions, check angieslist.com.
All right, well, John Watt from the Salvation Army tells us that the location on Beale Road has expanded their food bank hours to serve our community.
The food bank hours now are from 8:30 to 2. It was 8:30 to 12. We changed that to 2 because we were having people coming in and saying that they could not get here before noon, before 12. And we looked at doing a third day, but I did not have the volunteers at that time to go to a third day. We may look at that in the near future. Tuesdays and Thursdays is when our food bank is open, 8:30 to 2 o'clock. I need to have local ID. If your ID isn't Pahrump or one of the local communities, then you need to have something that says that you actually live here, whether it's a rental contract or it's a piece of mail from the utility company that says this is your address. If you have children, need the birth certificates so we can sign the children up. If you have other adults in the home, we need at least a photocopy of their IDs showing that they live there. We are at 721 Buell, down the street from Star Nursery, 775-751-6181. Our senior program is called Golden Groceries. It's being provided by a grant from 3 Square to us, and the food comes in. On the regular food banks, they can only come in once every 30 days. On the senior program, age 60 and above, they come in, they get their food. They're choosing from 10 items on a list, plus a 10-pound bag of vegetables, a loaf of bread, and a can of Ensure, and that can be twice a month. They can come in twice a month for that. Come in the first 2 weeks, come in the latter half of the month. So I do need identification for that, and that one is absolutely no income driven.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, I know that we've had some road closures and some crazy weather going on out there. Let's take a look outside on that weather cam. Still going on up there. Lots of snow on the mountain. Highway 160 was closed. Getting a plow up there, and of course a lot of other closures. We'll tell you about what the forecast has in store after this break.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I hope you all had a good Christmas because I know I did. Anyway, now looking at the temperatures in Las Vegas, we had a high of 49 degrees, a low of 43 degrees. Death Valley at 52, their low at 46. Amargosa at 47, a low of 35. Beatty at 43.32. Goldfield 34.18. 35 with a low of 19 in Tonopah. 38, a low of 18 in Carson City. Fallon and Fernley, both with a high of 40 degrees, 19 for the low in Fallon, and 20 degrees up in Fernley. Now today in Pahrump, we had a little bit of a rainy day. Our high today was at 46 degrees, winds coming out of the northwest at 6 miles per hour. 64% for our humidity, and our sunrise at 6:53 this morning. Now for tonight, that rain's going to go away. We're just going to have some cloudy skies hanging out. Our low is going to be 35 degrees. It's 45 outside currently. Winds coming out of the north-northeast at 5 miles per hour. Our humidity at 69%, and our sunset at 4:35 tonight. Now looking ahead to that 7-day, we're expecting some sunny skies on Friday and Saturday, but ironically enough, Sunday the sun is going to go away, and we're just going to have some cloudy skies through Wednesday and expected to clear up again on Thursday. Temperature-wise, we're pretty much going to be hanging out in those low 50s on Friday and Saturday at 52 and 51 degrees, dropping down to 49 on Sunday, 46 on Monday, then back up to those low 50s from Tuesday through Thursday, just between 50 and 54 degrees. Now looking at our overnights, we're pretty much just going to be hanging out in those low to mid 30s all week long, all through next Thursday, just between 31 and 36 degrees for the stretch of that week. So now with that, we're going to throw it back to the desk with Deanna.
All right, well, as of about an hour ago, Highway 160 at Mountain Springs has opened in both directions. They did get the snow plows out there and the road is open. Highway 95 has remained open. We do want to let you guys know that the road is closed at I-15 southbound at Prim, and that the road is closed on 164 at Nipton Road, westbound I-15, right there at Searchlight in Clark County. And of course, the Cajon Pass has been having some issues as well today, being closed due to snow. You can check on Caltrans Travel and of course NDOT's travel pages for more information. The Pahrump Road Commuters Report is a good location to go look and see how the road conditions are as well. And of course, you can search on WeatherBug. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. We'll see you back here tomorrow.